Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and hope you're having a great start of this weekend. And welcome to this new video on Manta. I'll keep doing these daily. I think, and I hope at least, that it's still valuable for most of you. I think Manta at this moment is quite interesting. I mean, the market structure, if we talk about that, it's still the same as yesterday. All right, so not much has changed, but I mean, it's still interesting to look at. I mean, the general market structure right now is bearish, I would say. And I think most of you will agree with me on that. I mean, if you look at this, you can see that the 50 EMA is still respected, and that's something that we have seen to be confirmed in the last 24 hours. That's respected. The price is dropping down. We're making lower highs. The lows are holding though, and that's interesting, and we'll talk about that. But no, this level right here at 2.9 and all the way down to 2.75, it actually technically goes. It's holding on fairly nicely, so that creates some sort of a market structure like this. I never really like to look at market structures like this, but it's the truth, and I do think visually it appeals. But this also means that we can get a bullish breakout. So I just wanted to have a look at everything. All right, so that's what we'll do. First of all, what I always try to do as well is have a bit of a look at the fundamentals. How's Manta doing? It's now at above a 600 million market cap, so it's still making all-time, not a market cap, total value locked. So it's still making all-time highs on that. Fundamentally, Manta is bullish. I would say there's a chance that we can rally, all right? I mean, Manta, it's a new crypto. It has some great backing. It's part of the airdrop narrative. Whether you can call that a narrative or not, I don't know. There's not that much correlation with all those cryptos, but still, there is some sort of a hype around airdrops, of course. And Manta was a pretty big airdrop. So what you can see right here is that in terms of momentum, there's not much going on either. I mean, it has decreased obviously quite a bit since the highs we made right here. So at this moment, I would actually say that it's just waiting to get a breakout. The RSI is also in the middle. I never like to use the RSI, but it does give a bit more confluence. We had a bit of a shorter liquidation right here, as you can see earlier this morning, which is interesting. But still, if you compare that with the other points of time that we actually have, that we had some liquidations, it's not that big. So I would say just wait, all right? It seems to me that there's some sort of momentum brewing up right now. But the main question is well, there's this minor resistance level right here at 3.1 and 3.05. Can we break above that or not? All right, because right now it's really like if we delete this triangle, well, what I would say the most important levels is 2.9 at this moment and 3.1. And one of those levels is going to break. And at this moment, because it's in line with the current market structure for Manta, which is bearish, I would say a bearish breakout is most likely. So that will drop down below 2.9, and that will drop down to 2.7, 2.75, with a high likelihood of dropping down to 2.55 later on. I would say that's most likely, but I'm purely saying that because that's in line with the current market structure. And usually, if you can identify a market structure, the price follows that. But I wouldn't trade this unless we actually break out. Because what could also happen if that open interest, which is increasing right now, as you can see, if that open interest keeps increasing and it gets above 90 million, for example, which is a bit of a resistance here in open interest, then more is possible. All right, because if the open interest actually gets above those levels, it's higher than the last time we actually tried to break above 3.1, which was right here, which we did break above that, but then the resistance was higher up, while right now most of the resistance is there. So I would say I do think it's most likely we'll get to 3.1. If we can break above that, great. Then we can actually rally back up to 3.25 and 3.3, and then more is possible. But I'll try to keep you updated on that as soon as possible, because it's hard to say what will happen right now, at least this. So this is a possibility if we can actually break above 3.1 the next time we get there. If we cannot, and the open interest starts to decrease again, the bearish market structure will hold, and it's more likely we'll have a bearish breakout. All right. Hopefully that adds value. So yes, that means we can go up or down. That's true. But hopefully you can understand the analysis and still see the value in that. But that's up to you. For now, thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out my premium and signals group down in the description or the pinned comment. That's up to you. For now, have a great weekend though, and bye.